tell us about how you got started. Like, what made you want to go into the radio and music industry?
Um, I don't know. Like I've just always been passionate about music, and like I just always knew that I was gonna work in music. It wasn't even a question. So when I started my undergrad degree, I did uh, television and radio broadcasting as my major. So
Nice.
that's kind of like my introduction into that space. I've always liked radio. I grew up in a household where the radio was just always on in the background. And even when I was younger, I used to live in Guyana as well when I was a kid.
Mm.
There was a kids radio show, JC's Corner, that used to come on every day. And I used to call the radio show every day and sing a song, to the point where like the host of the show, like he knew me and he invited me to host some of the shows with him. So I used to go to the radio station and I was like 7 years old. I didn't know
Wow.
what I was doing, but when I was older and then I found myself back in those same spaces, I was like, wow, you've always been interested in using your voice and speaking and stuff like that. So yeah, my first job out of my undergrad, it was at a radio station company, but I wasn't necessarily doing anything radio-esque. I was doing like traffic reporting. So like
Okay.
monitoring traffic flows and reporting that to the station so that they can use that information to like broadcast their own like traffic report during the morning shows or the evening drive or whatever.
Mm.
Since I was at the company, like why not see what else you could get involved in? So I was just always keeping my eyes and ears open for positions that were open, and there was like a writing gig that opened up. So I applied for it and I got the job. So that's kind of what put me in that space where I was actually like writing news stories, interviewing artists. It was really small scale at first, but it grew, and it just took off from there.
So it sounds like it was destiny. It was pretty much meant to be, right?
Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like, when, I don't know, you just stay true to your passions, like you follow your heart, you will always find yourself, your destiny will find you in a sense.
Mm.
Like you'll always be doing what you're supposed to do, essentially.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.